great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Brennan. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when you're
turning it on. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Brown will throw it. He's got him. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals spill out ahead.
Got a little grass. Staying on track and getting it out of the option. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm
picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That defense defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Gallagher. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Craig. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. To throw, it's Fafita. Finds his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds space on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
That's reeled in. It's Drocken. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. On the ground with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Grabs it in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gallagher. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running inside. It's Craig. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Wide open downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got room to work. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they did tack on the extra point. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 19, set to kick it away.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
With the catch, it's sacked.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Another incompletion on third down. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's going to score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires on the run. Got it down the field. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Got his man. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him.
Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 1 more snap coming before halftime. On the ground with the counter. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Fafita. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Might have a chance. Picks up the 1st down. Past the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the route is on. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. Right down the middle. The short hands, it's Gallagher. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Going with the counter play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Number 19, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Got enough for the 1st. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. On the option, the pitch. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
The Mountaineers are flying down the field. They go to the counter. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's sacked. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to move them on the counter. Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Midway point in the season. Like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Under fire, and it's a sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Craig. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Fafita. They're working that left side. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, Mountaineers! By the back on the option. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Arizona, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next. Snags it, and he's open. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Goes to the option. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, West Virginia. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff to the single back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Makes the catch. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. A first down for the offense. They'll run the counter. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Arizona comes out with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll run it again. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Craig. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Good, right down the boulevard.